Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Our topic for today is to subtract unlike fractions. You're going to learn it here, the easy way. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you will be kept updated on the next math lesson. Then, like and share so that you can also help other students. We are going to learn today how to subtract unlike fractions. And we are also going to learn today how to solve word problems involving the subtraction of unlike fractions. Let us recall the meaning of unlike fractions. These are a group of two or more fractions that have different numbers in the denominator. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Subtract the fractions and write the difference in simplest form. 5/6 minus 2/3. I want you to remember this. Our target is to make the denominator the same. So we're going to look for the factor of 3 to make it 6. Correspondingly, we can multiply 2/3 by 2/2. 2 times 2 will give us 4 and 2 times 3 will give us 6. Therefore, we have made the denominator exactly the same. They are now both 6. Consequently, we are going to leave the denominator as it is and we can work on the numerator. 5 minus 4 will give us 1. Accordingly, our answer is 1/6. Therefore, 5/6 minus 2/3 will give us 1/6. It is easy, right? Let us work on another example so that you can understand the lesson well. Subtract the fractions and write the difference in simplest form. 6/8 minus 1/2. The factors of 8 are 2 and 4, so we are going to multiply the second factor by 4 and 4 so that we can make the denominators the same. Accordingly, it will give us 1/2 times 4/4. 1 times 4 will give us 4 and 2 times 4 will give us 8. Therefore, we have made the denominators exactly the same. Now we can subtract the numerator. 6 minus 4 will give us 2. Therefore, 6/8 minus 1/2 will give us 2/8. But 2/8 have common factors. Hence, we are going to divide 2/8 by 2/2 to generate the simplest form. 2 divided by 2 will give us 1, and 8 divided by 2 will give us 4. Therefore, the simplest form of 2/8 is 1/4. On this regard, we have learned how to subtract unlike fractions. It is easy, right? Now, let us move to study how to solve word problems involving the subtraction of unlike fractions. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. Iman rode her e-bike 5/10 miles last Tuesday and 3/4 miles yesterday. How much more miles does she rode her e-bike yesterday than last Tuesday? Write in simplest form. We are going to subtract 5/10 from 3/4 because we want to compare how much more miles does Iman rode her e-bike yesterday than last Tuesday. On this regard, we need to make the 4 and 10 equivalent. So, we're going to get the least common denominator. And the least common denominator of 4 and 10 is 20. Therefore, we are going to multiply the 4 by 5 so that we can get the 20. Accordingly, 3/4 will be multiplied by 5/5. 3 times 5 will give us 15, and 4 times 5 will give us 20. Now, we are going to look for the factor of 10 so that it will become 20. Correspondingly, we are going to multiply 5/10 by 2/2 so that we are going to make the denominator equivalent to 20. Therefore, 5 times 2 will give us 10, and 10 times 2 will give us 20. Subsequently, we have made the denominators equivalent. They are now both 20. Now, let us work on the numerator. 15 minus 10, which will give us 5. Therefore, 3/4 minus 5/10 will give us 5/20. But 5 and 20 have the same factors. We are going to divide the 5 and the 20 by its common factor so that we can generate the simplest form. Accordingly, 5 over 20 divided by 5 over 5, which will give us 1/4. Therefore, the simplest form of 5 over 20 is 1/4. Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. Mariam sold 5 over 15 of vanilla dates cake this morning. After 2 hours, she sold 1/5 of the cake. How much will be left to her? Write in simplest form. The whole cake is 15 over 15. We are going to subtract the vanilla dates cake that Mariam sold this morning. So, 15 over 15 minus 8 over 15, which will give us 7 over 15. From the portion of 7 over 15, we are going to subtract the cake that was sold after 2 hours, and it is 1 over 5. So, we are going to subtract 1 over 5 from 7 over 15. But we have different denominators here, so we are going to make the denominators the same. We're going to multiply the 5 by 3 so that it will become 15. Correspondingly, we're going to multiply 1 over 5 by 3 over 3. 1 times 3 will give us 3, and 5 times 3 will give us 15. Therefore, we have made the denominators exactly the same. Now we can subtract the numerators. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Therefore, our answer is 4 over 15. We do not have any common factor for 4 and 15. Therefore, 4 over 15 is already in its simplest form. On this regard, we have met our goal for today's lesson. We have learned how to subtract unlike fractions, and we have learned also how to solve word problems involving the subtraction of unlike fractions. To wrap it up, in subtracting unlike fractions, we need to make the denominators the same. Once we have made the denominators the same, we can subtract the numerator. Likewise, if we have found out the difference of the fractions and there are common factors, we're going to divide it by the common factor so that we can generate the simplest form. It is easy, right? Moreover, if our answer doesn't have any common factor, then our answer is already in the simplest form. To conclude our lesson for today, I want you to always remember what His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, may his soul rest in peace, wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. Sheikh Zayed wrote and left this quote for us because he wanted the youth to give importance to education. His quote will handed down from generation to generation, but the genuine concern of Sheikh Zayed for his nation will always remain. And the desire of Sheikh Zayed's heart will surely be realized in the succeeding generations. And to encapsulate our lesson for today, I want you to always remember that life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I do hope you have learned a lot for today's lesson and you find it easy. Till next math lesson! Catch ya later, guys! See ya! Check Math Brainiacs for more lessons, okay?